War of Rights. You may have heard of it. I believe it's one of the games of all time. It's one of my favorite games, and if you haven't heard of it, go fuck yourself. War of Rights, a politically charged MMO first-person shooter set in the greatest era of American history, slavery. Most of the year, you play as one of two factions, the racists and the racists. And you win these battles by stabbing, shooting, exploding, and insulting your enemies to death.
Oh, you idiot.
So now that you get the gist, forget all of it. Because it's zombie time. In this mode, the blueberries and the hillbillies have to put aside their differences and fight against hordes of the undead. On that note, let me explain how this game mode works. You and a server of players will be on one of three map sets, Harper's Ferry, Antietam, and South Mountain. You have to fend off 15 waves of zombies of increasing difficulty, which ends on the 15th wave with a giant zombie titan who is on fire. When you first spawn in, you'll have nothing except your wits, your dick, and an Enfield pattern 1853 rifled musket. You'll either find yourself in a low-numbered wave with comparatively low amounts of zombies and only a few brutes, or you'll find yourself spawned into a high-level wave, bent-over limber chest with 10 titans balls deep in your prostate.
Shit, because our team wanted to retreat after 2
Oh!
seconds, bro.
I got hit by the rock! With the starting Enfield, your job is to hold the line against regular zombies, shoot bloaters, obey volley orders, and sacrifice yourself to save the lives of the players who have bought better weapons. This game mode works a lot like COD Zombies, in that you earn money by killing zombies and surviving, which you can then use to buy better weapons, health, upgraded abilities, and so on. It is different in that you face these hordes of the undead with a single-shot musket that takes 20 seconds to reload and a knife taped to the end. This is compensated for, of course, by each server having a player cap of 150 souls. You can buy many different primary weapons in this game, including, but not limited, to a Mississippi 1841 rifle, a Sharps breech-loading rifle, and a Springfield 1842 smoothbore musket. If you see anyone waste their money on a Mississippi, make fun of them. They're stupid. Most people will automatically say, oh, get the Sharps, obviously, it has faster reload because breech loading, her-dur-dur-dur. No, they're idiots too. The best primary, without a doubt, is the Springfield 1842, and that is because it fires buck and ball. This means that by default, 4 projectiles come out of the barrel at once, meaning you can kill up to 4 zombies per shot without upgrades. But with upgrades, you can get up to 8 or 9 pellets for your buck and ball, meaning you can now kill 9 zombies with each shot, knocking down a whole group of runners at once. Couple this with upgraded reload speed, and you now have the highest DPS in-game.
Head. Shaking dirt.
There are secondary weapons too, but if you buy anything except the LeMat revolver, you have too many chromosomes. For those who don't know, the LeMat is a revolver with 9 regular shots and 1 round of buckshot, whereas any other revolver has 5 or 6 shots and has no buckshot. In the tertiary slot, you can just buy stuff like a ramrod for a cannon. On a side note, you can buy a cannon, along with a limber chest, and use literal artillery against the hordes of the undead, which is quite effective if you know what you're doing, and can be key for killing the Inferno Titan. You can also spend your hard-earned money on fortifications. Palisade walls, which are, as they sound, walls, gabions, which are wicker baskets that hold dirt as a barricade, which you can jump on top of and stand on, and cheval de frise, which are rows of wooden spikes which deal damage and kill zombies that run against it. Fortifications are vital to a team, and if none of your bumbling buffoons that you call friends buy some, you can just get on your knees already and commit seppuku, because there is nothing you can do. There are 5 types of zombies you will encounter, and they each come with their own unique ways to molest you. Walkers. They're really not dangerous at all unless your mother OD'd on Tylenol when she had you. Runners. There are 2 different speeds of runners, joggers and sprinters. These zombies aren't much of an issue with just 1 or 2, but when hundreds throw themselves at your line, you cannot ignore them or you will be overrun. I'm getting mauled to death! Next are the bloaters. These plus-size zombies spent too long at Golden Corral, and they have a really upset tummy. Try to keep these dudes beyond arm's reach, or you'll find yourself looking like a Taco Bell bathroom. Brutes. If you thought the previous schmucks were hard in large numbers, oh boy, buckle your ass, because brutes are the ones who will truly turn you from a soldier to a victim. The brutes, or titans as everyone calls them, are 15-foot-tall hunks of undead flesh whose sole purpose is turning you inside out. They can do this one of 3 ways: by slamming their fist into the ground like Donkey Kong, stomping you like a cockroach, or thunder-cunting a large rock at you like it's a 2,000-degree honey bun. But unfortunately, that makes you the homeless man.
Rock. Oh my god.
Holy shit! On top of their many ways to kill you personally, they can also summon runners from the ground who can overrun you while you're trying to kill the brute. To make matters even worse, brutes can only be killed by knocking them down with either a volley or a well-placed artillery shot. Once they are down on one knee, any damage will do, including acupuncture. The last zombie you will encounter is the Inferno Titan. This big flaming boy is a gargantuan zombie that makes you feel like you're in Attack on Titan. Except this time, as I'm sure you've gathered by now, you don't get ODM gear to fight this guy, not that it would help. You have to work together with your entire team to take this smoldering hunk of undead flesh down. He only spawns on wave 15, and he spawns alone, so there's nothing else to distract you or your idiot teammates. This is the final wave, and it has a timer, and you have to kill the Inferno Titan within 10 minutes in order to win the game. Look up, look up! The Inferno Titan, like the brutes, can only be damaged while he is stunned. Except unlike the brutes, I wouldn't recommend trying to stab him. He can be knocked down by volleys or direct hits from artillery, whether that's actual field artillery or an artillery strike that an officer calls in. Knocking him down with a cannon stuns him for longer than a volley, but it is a lot more difficult to get a direct hit with a cannon than to organize a volley, and it takes longer to reload a cannon than a line of rifles. Once he is knocked down, you have to hit him with everything you have, because he has a lot of health and you have a very short time to kill him. The Inferno Titan has a lot of abilities. He can smash you with his hands, stomp you into the ground, and throw enormous rocks just like the brutes, but everything is scaled up, both in size and in power. He can also summon a meteor shower from the sky, which rains down fiery explosive rocks that explode on contact with the ground, creating huge explosions. In order to survive the meteor shower, you just need to watch and listen for his call, and then look up. If you're in a gap between meteors, you're good. If you're not, then run to a gap. There is one more eensy-weensy little detail that I forgot to mention. The Inferno Titan can only be stunned while he is walking. This means that if you try to volley him or hit him with a cannon while he's calling down meteors, throwing a rock, stomping, or while he's standing back up, it won't count. Defenses also don't matter in this wave, so don't bother buying any. This is the wave where you either coordinate like a pro NFL team, or you die, with no in between.
Together we need to volley the big guy. You know, the big guy.
Press F5.
They call Joe Biden the big guy, you know that? But we need to really work on our game. We need to really work on our game because the big guys are throwing rocks at us like Hamas. You know, they're a terrorist organization. And that's why we have to put them down fast. We have to put them down fast. You've got all kinds of different... after we win the next wave, how about that? Does that sound good?
Hold your fire, hold your fire. He's down, independent fire, independent fire. Put the NCO officer. Oh, fuck. He's down. Look up. Look up. Put the NCO officer. Oh, fuck. Take aim. Oh, never mind, never mind, never mind. Look up, look up. he's down. Shoot him. He's down. Get right here. Oh, fuck. He's down. Yeah. Didn't go very well. And that's it. If you haven't tried the event yet, it's too late. This video took too long to make and the event is over, but hopefully you'll catch it next year. Remember to like and subscribe, as I plan on making more videos like this in the future. Bye-bye!